Myself, Dr. R. K. Tripathi, Associate Professor, Narayan College, Sikhohabad. Today, I will discuss about the organic farming can save our earth from pollution. First of all, before starting this topic, we would like to tell you about the organic farming. What is organic farming? The farming which we perform by the use of organic substances that is called the organic farming. The organic substances such as waste product of farm and allied industries, it may be the animal parts, it may be the plant parts, it may be the house garbage which are easily decomposable, is used first to manufacture the manure, then after proper decomposition we use into the farm, that is the organic farming. We get a rich nutrient material by this organic farming, and different activities of the soil improve by this organic farming. It improves the physico-chemical properties of soil, it improves the biological properties of soil due to the increasing the amount of microbe into the soil. So the organic farming is very important and very beneficial to farmers in the old days. So there is we here try to correlate our earth, the organic farming, day by day, as we applying the different chemical fertilizers and chemical substances into the soil for improving the production of particular crop. We are going toward the polluting of soil. That pollution is called the soil pollution. It is very serious problem on those days. So now we discuss in the detail about this topic. There is at present across the world industrialization, and the industrializing countries are consuming the earth resources at the alarming rate. The bird population is continuously on the climb. More people on the earth and changing their consuming pattern, increasing their essential requirements for more basic human needs like food, water, shelter and energy. This lead to suggest that an essential rethink of way we manage our natural resources. Rising means of agriculture farming is the region that human lives in the world today. For survival, these are the necessary means without which there would be famines all over the world. From many thousands of years, agriculture farming was the natural process that did not harm the land it was done on. Farmers use such method of agriculture that after passing of many generations, soil would still be fertile as ever. While modern agriculture practices have stated that process of agriculture pollution, and this cause the degradation of land, the environment and ecosystem due to the byproduct of agriculture. No particular cause can be created to the existence agriculture pollution we face today. Agriculture is the many faceted activities in which the growth of crop and livestock has to be balanced completely. Agriculture pollution progression stems from the many stages their growth goes through. To be well thought out, the best management practice and action is required which increase the crop production while reducing of impact of environment. This means that for healthy crop, using the best management like reducing the pesticide treatment. Soil play a very important role for healthy crop, and its management is very necessarily. It may be challenged by intensive production of horticulture crops. Farming technology degrade the natural resources base because they require high toxic chemical. Organic farming rely on the management of soil organic matter to increase the physical, biological and chemical properties of soil for optimization of crop production. Soil management control the supply of nutrient to the crop. Soil processes furthermost play a key role in suppressing the pest, weed and diseases. Agriculture research based on technology should be developed by a specialist and then transferred to the farmer through demonstration. Environmentally friendly farming system relies on minimal chemical use like pesticide and herbicide because they play an important role in erosion control. Several authors have already described the potential effect of conventional farming versus organic farming on the soil erosion control. International Federation of Organic Agriculture movement standards suggested that by using the minimal tillage, crop selection criteria, maintenance of soil plant cover and others method which reduce the soil erosion, organic farmers should reduce the loss of topsoil cover for better production of crop. The nutrient contribution is very important in organic farming. By organic manure and organic rotation, nitrogen fixation in the legume and supply to the crop. Tillage is also very important because it contributes in incorporation and distribution of nitrogen in topsoil. The in this topic explore how organic farmers can utilize a range of management practice to develop and maintain the soil fertility in order to achieve these wider goals. What is organic farming? First of all, just I discuss an introduction. In the organic farming, food is grown and processed using no synthetic fertilizer but pesticide derived from the natural sources may be used in producing organically grown food. Organic farms reduce some of the negative impact of conventional farming such as soil erosion and leaching of carbon and nitrogen. Organic production has been practiced in United States since the late 1940. From that time, the industry has grown from experimental garden plot in large farms where products are formed and sold with specific organic label. More than 40 different state agencies currently certify organic food, but their standards are different. According to the Organic Farming Production Act in 1990, there would be national list in which the synthetic and non-synthetic substance mentioned cannot be used in organic farming. Organic farming can contribute to protect the environment and natural conservation. What are the principles of organic agriculture? Organic farming or agriculture contribute to the health and well-being of plant, animal, soil health and humus. It also provides the nourishment of ecological, physical and social welfare as it provides chemical and pollution-free food for human. Equality is obvious in maintaining the integrity of the joint planet mutually amongst human and further living being. It is helpful in decreasing poverty and improves the quality of life. In the living ecological system, organic farming must be modulated because these methods fit an environment cycle and equilibrium of the natural world. Natural farming should be accomplished in a vigilance and accountable way to promote the environment and generation at present and in the future. The National Organic Program proposed some regulation that will ensure the organically labeled product meet consistent national standards. When we use this standard, when we pass this parameter, when we can avail this facility, then we whatever the product we find, that product is called the organic product. Any farm crop harvested or handled operation that want to sell an agriculture product as organically product must adhere to the national organic standard. The national organic standard for the production process address the method, practice and substances used in the producing and handling crop, livestock and processed agriculture product. Organically, organically produced food cannot be produced using excluded methods, sewage, slug and ionizing radiation. The organic crop production standards say that the land will have no prohibited substance in 3 years before organic crop harvesting. No use of genetic engineering and ionization radiation. Soil fertility and crop nutrient will be managed. Organic seed and planting stock will be preferred. Crop disease, pest and weed will be controlled. In the livestock standard, slaughtering of animal must be raised under the organic management. Organically raised animals may not be given hormones to promote growth, and or organically raised animals must have access to the outdoor, including access to pasture of ruminant. The handling standards say that all non-agriculture ingredients must be included on the national list of the allowed synthetic and prohibited non-synthetic substance. What is the environment benefits of organic farming? Organic farming considered the intermediate and the endures the product of farming intervention on the agro ecosystem. Organic farming aims to manufacture food, whereas establishing an ecological equilibrium for preventing soil fertility and other related problems. This method take a positive moves forward as opposed to treating the problem when they come into view. That is a soil structure practice such as crop rotation, symbiotic association and organic fertilizer are middle to organic practice. These promote soil fauna and flora by improving soil formation and structure. In terms, nutrient and the energy cycle is increased and the relative availability of the soil of nutrient and water are enhanced, compensating for the non-use of mineral fertilizer. The air. Organic farming reduces renewable energy use by the decreasing agrochemical need. It contributes to mitigating the greenhouse effect and global warming through its ability to appropriate carbon in the soil. Many running practices include recurring yield residues to the soil, use of crop rotation, returning of carbon to the soil from increasing the productivity and increasing adding of nitrogen fixes in legume. The pollution of the groundwater, that is a water, pollution of the groundwater with synthetic fertilizers and pesticide is a major problem in many cultivation areas. Synthetic fertilizers are prohibited in organic farming. They are replaced by compost, animal manure, green manure, and through the use of greater biodiversity, they contribute to enhance the structure of soil and water filtration capacity. Risk of groundwater pollution may be greatly reduced by properly managed organic system. Organic agriculture is a greatly expectant as the uplifting manure to those areas where pollution is a genuine dilemma. The genetically modified organs, the use of those within organic system is not permitted during any stage of organic food production because the potential impact on health of environment is not entirely understood. Organic farming encourages natural biodiversity. The organic level provides and ensure that These organisms have not been used intentionally in the production and process of organic products. In conventional farming, increasing the use of genetically modified organ and due to the method of transmission of these organisms in the environment, organic farming will not be able to ensure the organic product are completely free from genetically modified organisms in the future. Biological services, the collision of natural farming on usual resources favors connecting that are vital for both organic production and nature protection with the agroecology. Biological services results include stabilization, forming and conditioning of soil, nutrient and waste recycling, predation and habitats. Development of pollution-free agriculture system depend upon the consumer purchasing power to buy organic product. Pollution prevention in organic farming, getting water, getting higher resources of farming and cultivation is why human living in this world. Farming is an essential resource of continued existence. The lack of these resources lead to famine all over the world. Organic farming was a natural process for the last several years that did not harm the land. Many generations of the crop have been produced without affecting the fertility of soil. However, modern farming practices have started farming pollution that affect the ecosystem, land and the environmental farming. Environmenting. Farming is the many-phase activity in which the growth of crop and livestock has to be balanced perfectly. Cause of farming pollution. In earlier days, fertilizer have been considered the source of the pollution, but in modern days they treat local pests with new persistent species that have existence for many years and have are loaded with chemicals that are not natural. When pesticides have been sprayed, it mixes with the water and seeps in the ground. Plant absorb and the left pesticide and the result local stream become contaminated. When these crops are eaten by the animal, they are also affected. The livestock, in the past, livestock were fed the natural diet which was supplemented by the waste left over from the crop, and the farmer would like to keep them on the land. Thus, the animal help to maintain the farm health as well. But these days, livestock is raised in overcrowded area, fed with unnatural diets and sent to slaughterhouse regularly. They cause farming pollution by means of emission. Weed and pest. Reducing the natural species and growing unusual crop has become the standard of farming in different areas. The entry of new crop in the local market has resulted in the new pest diseases and weed that the population is not capable of fighting. As a result, local vegetation and the wildlife are destroying permanently. They simply add to the process of farming pollution. Contaminated water also the source which are polluting the farming, and which is the water we use comes from the groundwater reservoir that are clean and pure. Other sources are polluted with the organic compound and heavy metals due to the disposal of industrial and agriculture waste in the local body of water. Sedimentation also one of the most important factor. Soil has many layers, but only the top layer supports farming. 6 to 9 inch soil is only support to the farming. One common reason for the decline soil fertility is inefficient farming practice. Due to these practice, soil left open is eroded by the water and wind. This soil is then deposited somewhere and cause sedimentation. This sedimentation causes soil rise in areas such as rivers, streams, ditches and surrounding fields. The effect of farming pollution. The effect of aquatic animal organic matter such as ammonia and fertilizer turned into the nitrate decrease the level of oxygen in the water and cause the death of many aquatic animals. From animal waste, bacteria and the parasite can be get into drinking water, which can cause serious health problem for the variety of aquatic life. It is hard issue to keep farming pollution in check as it seems. It is difficult to track of water level, soil cleanliness, and the industrial pollution. Effect on the health. The main cause of pollution in water and lake is farming pollution. Fertilizers and the pesticide chemicals are absorbed by the groundwater and end up in drinking water and cause severe health problem. Oily agents, metals and toxins from farm equipment cause health problem when they get into the drinking water. Pollution preventing practices. The pollution prevention means reducing the originating of waste. This will include practice that conserve natural resources by the eliminated pollutant through increased efficiency in the use of raw material, energy, water and land. Pollution prevention, minimizing pollution at the sources so pollution is not created in the first place and never enter into the environment. Environmental prevention has involved controlling and treating the pollution which in many cases we continue to create. It is helpful in reducing the risk of health and environment in many ways, such as eliminating the risk associated with the releasing of pollutant to the environment. What are the management practices of in organic farming in production method? Soil texture play a biggest role. It influences when a producer can tell the type of tillage method used and the frequency of green manure crop. The production method developed are suited to the climate and soil texture of the soil. Heavy soil in an organic farming system, soil health is a key to success. Soil health can be assessed qualitatively. Many producers look for the dark, rich colored soil with earthly smell and good organic matter. Earthly smell indicate that the soil is rich of microorganisms which are vital in soil health. Some take a note Some take a note of wildlife attraction to the field. Bird can be good indication of the earthworm and the other organism. Some producer note the color of leaf and the development of the root system as crop grow. Yellow leaf indicate low nitrogen level. Red color a dead spot indicate a plant is under stress, and the dark green color which show growth indicates low nutrient level. Weed growing in a field indicate which nutrients are available in the soil. They require the same nutrient but in different amount. Fertilized soil is called healthy soil. It contains sufficient chemical nutrient for plant growth. Those needed a large amount are called macronutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, calcium, potassium. Among them, nitrogen is commonly limited to plant and it is available in the air through free living microbes, and rhizobium associated with the legume can fix the nitrogen from air, while other minerals can move into the soil from the underlay and rock. When product are removed from the farm ecosystem, nutrients are removed from the soil. Among them, nitrogen is removed in the large quantities, but fortunately it can be replaced from the air. Fertile soil can be easily tilled and have good structure. It allows good penetration and absorption of the nutrients. Biological fertility such as microbe cycle, chemical nutrients available by the breakdown of the plant residues and animal waste. They form a symbiotic relationship with the plant that increase the amount of soil that plant are able to search the nutrient. The soil testing to check the level of soil fertility and the nutrient soil test may be needed. Soil test provide information of the soil nutrient, pH, organic matter and different micro and macronutrient. So it is necessary we should test the soil. Soil biology can be encouraged by the several methods. Many experienced producers suggested that the green manure is one of the best method to maintain the soil biology. And when we apply the green manure into the soil, definitely the amount of microorganisms, the The activity of microorganisms increase into the soil definitely increase the soil organic matter. Soil organic matter is the key to maintain water holding capacity and the soil health, animal and plant residues which are responsible for adding of the soil organic matter. The well decomposed organic matter is the good for the soil health and development, but we can add only when we add the raw organic matter, that is not good for the production of for the production of crop and the soil health. Some experiments produce use some producer use foliar spray in put off on the plant when it is growing. They can be used to control the disease and reduce the risk of disease by the application of organic pesticides. Most often, it is intention to feed the helper organisms that reduce the risk of pathogens. Manure and compost, as we discussed earlier, manure and compost is the organic matter. Organic matter that is for the organic farming is an important source supply of organic matter into the soil, which increase the microbes into the soil, which directly and indirectly reduce the pollution of the soil. As we discussed, different type of material which is helpful in organic farming is essential for development of the plant growth. The nutrient amendment, seeds import, nitrogen fixation is the important for plant growth. For the nitrogen fixing, rhizobium inoculation and the legume are used for the create the environment that favor the bacteria responsible for nitrogen fixation. So seed also the important factor for the organic farming. Green manure is the important aspects of the organic farming, which is reduce the pollution and which the reduce the pollution risk into the soil. Rotation of the crop also one of the important factor which reduce the risk of the pollution into the soil when we apply the when we sow the crop in such a manner that one crop then another crop in the rotation manner, then definitely the availability of different type of plant nutrients will be used for one another crop, that directly or indirectly increase the organic farming pattern into the soil and reduce the soil from the risk of soil pollution. There is a weed and weed control. A new organic farmers weed management is the very treating organic field share the same weed to other farm. For determining the weed community, some factors are important such as soil texture, environment variable and the crop rotation. The most common weeds such as wild oat, blue burr and wild buckwheat are the found in the organic farm. So these weeds are important for the plant growth and development when we leverage the plant these weed into the soil through the cultivated plow. This is the ecological and weed management also one of the most important aspect of this organic farming. Organic producer suggested that the small grain or legume must be planted for at least 1 year out of every 5 years to maintain the soil health. If the legume is powered under a cover crop in the 5th year, 4 years of row crop may be grown period to green manure crop year. The same crop cannot be grown in the sequential years. Follow the crop rotation pattern. Due to this, the soybean cannot be grown in the same field year after year. The ideal crop preceding soybean is winter soybean field are rotated to a small grain, oat, barley, wheat or corn, etc. There are so many practices, soil conservation practices which are responsible for the organic farming and reducing the pollution of the soil. There stubble cutting and direct seedling, balancing and rotation of crop, total crop rotation and tillage practices are important for the reducing the soil pollution and increasing organic farming pattern into the soil. The green manuring etc. are the important factors which are responsible for increasing the organic farming into the soil. This is all about the organic farming can save our earth from the pollution. When we apply the organic substance as we discussed earlier, then definitely different type of microbes will be active. That microbes help in the organic farming and reduce the soil pollution side by side. Thank you very much.